Alright, so some years ago I bought one of these HD view antennas. They're a round directional antenna that has a little controller box. What I found with when you're using an antenna like this, a directional antenna, with these over-the-air tuner boxes, the thing that's similar about all these boxes is that the interface is very similar. The remote control might be slightly different, but the graphical user interface is very similar. So I'll go through. So if you have one of these boxes, this tutorial will work on pretty much all these boxes. So if you want to use this to add a channel, you scan in a channel and you need to move your antenna, you can go in your menu settings and manually enter that one channel. Bear in mind each channel, say for example channel 24 in my area, or channel 45, broadcasts on channel 24. So bear that in mind when you're scanning in for your channel. Okay, so if you're using your over-the-air box and you want to scan in a channel and you did a scan and it didn't come in, here's how you can fix that. So normally you go and do an auto scan and scan in all your channels and it would just go through every frequency. Now if you have a directional antenna, what I recommend doing is go to manual search. So I have this channel here which is 24. It actually scans in as channel 45, but always the physical frequency of the actual channel frequency is not always necessarily the same frequency that it's broadcasting on. So for example, 45 is frequency channel 24. So bear that in mind when you're looking for it. You can find that out at antennaweb.org. So you can see here on channel 24, if I move my antenna, I can lose the signal completely. In this case, I've moved my antenna to a position where I can get several other channels really clear, but then I lose this channel. So sometimes what you might need to do with one of these boxes is have it scan in so you get all the channels, and then just use that as a reference for when you have to move your directional antenna. So I put it back and I'm getting pretty good signal. This is pretty much some of the best signal I can get on that. I think if I move the antenna way off, but this is actually a sweet spot where I'm able to get some channels south of me and able to get this weaker over-the-air channel. So I'm going to do a scan, so I'm going to hit the OK button to confirm. And this is just doing a single channel search, so it's just searching for the channels on that particular carrier. So there's 45 that has NBC, Antenna TV, Grit, Bounce, Court TV, QVC, and the Home Shopping Network. And I can go up here and I get channel 50, which really I don't need to worry about the antenna for this channel because it comes in so well that I don't really need to mess around with the antenna. I can have it on any position and it will come in. What you can do is go to auto search on your channel search. Make sure that your settings are the way I have there for over the air. And it will do a full scan of all the channels that are available in the area. Sometimes these scans will take a few minutes to go through all of the channels. And you may have to move your antenna to be able to pick up everything. Number 4 is my Thor Brodcast, so that's my ATSC modulator. So able to get all the NBC, WV, NBC channels, the PBS channels. Some of these, like this Mediasonic one here, they'll have a USB port where you can plug in a recordable storage device to be able to use it as a PVR, or personal video recorder. I have an Aluratek as well. Same thing, just a small little box that you connect up to your aerial. Also got a Thor Brodcast. So I have my Aluratek over-the-air tuner. There's a port here for the USB plug-in. You just plug a storage device there. Now this one I actually plug into an old analog TV. So the back of it, I just have the old analog inputs going into the TV, and with the antenna output right there. Now if you want to get the information for the signal quality of your program that you're watching or how your antenna is performing, you can hit the info button and you'll see what channel you're on and the signal quality, which is one thing actually I really like about these, where I've seen more and more TVs where they don't show you the signal quality as a percentage. Please check out freesatellitetv.net And also check out the new shop where you can order free satellite TV, LMBs, receivers, and dishes, all sorts of things for your free-to-air needs over at the freesatellitetv.net shop. Now for my antenna, to move the direction of the antenna, there's this little box here it comes with. It has these little power plugs that go to it. I'll pull it out here so you can see the back of it. So there's some power plugs at the back of this tuner box, the preamp, and also to control the positioner on this antenna. A lot of antennas are like this. Pretty much the TV stations that I like to pick up in my area are between directions 1 and 3, so there's not a whole lot of movement I need to do on this. But on the days when we get like really clear DX situations where I can pick up more channels out of the Rochester area on a clear day, it's fun to point this thing over at about 6 or 9 and pull in those channels out of Rochester, New York. I have a full video about all these, which I'll have links in the description for each one of these products that I've reviewed. And one thing with these ATSC tuners is a lot of them, at least this one here from Thor Brodcast, will do ATSC and QAM. And they all generally look like this, the back of this box here, where you have your RF inputs and your HDMI output or your analog video outputs, depending on if you're using a newer or an older TV. So that's the one good thing about these things. If you do have a newer or an older TV, I keep an old RCA tube TV around for the purposes of watching the old channels, like Antenna TV and MeTV and Cozy TV. All of those channels are standard definition, so the aspect ratio is different than what you're probably watching right now on a computer monitor with a widescreen or a phone or whatever. But for those older shows, it is nice to be able to watch the over-the-air sub-channels that are standard definition on a standard definition TV, because I like that old stuff. So that's why, one of the main reasons why I do keep a old TV around and still enjoy using it. Are you surfing the internet? Are you using a VPN? It's great for when you're streaming videos and you want to get content that is not available in your country. Use a VPN. Check out the link in the description of this video to get ExpressVPN. It'll help the growth of this channel by supporting us if you go through the link to get ExpressVPN. And if this type of stuff interests you, check out the free satellite TV for North American channels, plus over the air, plus streaming group over at Facebook. And I'm pretty sure you'll find some interesting people to talk to about antennas, satellite dishes, and all sorts of really cool stuff. And be sure to come to my YouTube channel and subscribe and follow me on all these social media platforms. I'm on Twitter, I'm on PayPal Donate, I have a shop for satellite stuff. I'm on Minds. You can find my email address, my Patreon account, and my Robbie Strikes Videos Facebook account, which is at robbiestrike.com. Also, remember to click on the videos tab and follow me there and check out all my latest videos. And also, if you haven't seen some of my great videos that I've already made, check them out over at the Robbie Strike YouTube channel.